Y'all just jumped in here. Hey, how you guys doing? Let me see who's in the house. Alejandro, Don, aka Holla, Zan, Roland, Dee Dee, Connie, Tasha, Washington, Katrina, Ivy, Carolyn, Jackie, Ruby, Rhonda, Renika, Tina Powers, Katrina. I gotta call Peggy Toe. That's what I gotta do. I gotta call Peggy Toe. Elaine, uh, Eileen, Joe Jackson, Carissa, Valerie, Renee, Asur is in the building. He said, hello, SD. It's SP. But good afternoon to you guys. I want to share some things with you. That's why I came on real quick. And I'm not going to hold nobody long if I can help it. Um, because she said, girl, I'm crushing on AV. You crushing on AV. Girl, you love some AV. Don, I told y'all women, that's what y'all do. A man come in the building, y'all be throwing y'all panties at him. Is that what you talking about? Well, hmm. Don, is that what you talking about? You liking some AV? Girl, let that man chase you. Monique, Barbara, Anita B. How you doing, Anita? I see family in the house. Carissa, how you doing? Lisa, Boardwalk Angel, how you doing? Tina Powers, how you doing, Tina? I love you, girl. Wanda, um, Alvira, how you doing? I see you in the house. Juicy Chick, Vicky, Maggie is in here. How you doing? Sonia Joseph, how you doing? She said, so glad you came on today. I came on because, the football game is going on. And one of our teams is Kansas City and the Dallas Cowboys. Well, Kansas City, because that's where I'm from. You guys see what I'm saying? Now, I was born in Denver, but Kansas City is where I grew up. Kansas City, here I come. Do 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 do. Anyway, that's it. So the game is going on and they're winning right now, but we're in the fourth and it's like 11 minutes left, and our quarterback got hit really hard and they think he has a concussion, so he'll be out probably the rest of the game. But we're winning. But if they do a touchdown or whatever, they'll win. But I believe that we're gonna win, so I'm not gonna watch it no more. SP, you still didn't call Peggy Toe? Nope, I haven't called Peggy Toe yet. I had her on my mind, but I needed to make some phone calls because your girl been busy talking. That's okay, Asura. You're okay. Hello to you. And Zan, my girl Zan is in the building. Miss Nisi is in the building. She said Asura was right about that Silver Saddle Ranch. I try to tell y'all don't be tripping with them OGs because I'm an OG. A COG I see now. But, back in the day, your girl was out there. So you got to sometimes listen to, you know, we say elders. I couldn't say that he's my elder because we either probably the same age. I'm probably even older than him. I don't know. I'm just letting you guys know that when people talk, they know what they're talking about. You give them the floor and let them speak. And that's why we have this conversation room. It ain't to argue. It is not really even to debate. It's just throwing out theories, throwing out what you know, facts, information, and then we gather it up, try to help as best as we can, keep some awareness on these two babies. And I want to share some with you. And nobody didn't know. I know a couple of my moms really did not know because I don't come on Sundays no more. I used to. But Yeah, I tried to tell you they were gonna look at Silver Saddle, but I got something to share with you guys. But I can't tell you what all I want to tell you. Don says I'm a married lady. All right, Don. Ain't nothing wrong with looking up. She says yes, my Latin lover. I'm pretty sure a lot of women are going. They're looking. Ooh, we. But I mean, I was just talking about. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about this actor, and I was telling my husband that this actor was a nice looking guy. It was Matt Houston. You guys remember Matt Houston, right? And I said, Matt Houston is. I said you don't find too many that's nice looking. Uh, uh, you know, to my life. I mean, I just keep it real with everybody. Everybody has their own whatever they want, but I don't know. I just like my brothers. I just do, and I just see more of them that is more attractive. I don't know, maybe because of the way I was raised. But I mean, but when I see a nice looking one like Matt Houston, and then he said, yeah, and he went the other direction. I said, I know. But it's okay. He's still nice looking. I don't care. No, he's still nice looking, whatever. But nevertheless, just finished eating dinner, watching the game. Vicky, hey, and Santiago, how you doing? How you doing? Yes, Don. Well, I'm not really. I just like Kansas City before he even came over there. I was liking, you know, uh, their team, and when I would always think about getting some time, I was going to just drive on up there and see a couple of games. Like I don't normally go to them, but I wanted to go to one of the games. Usually we'll go to a couple of games a year. And the last game, my husband went to the playoffs in Texas, and I didn't go, but nevertheless, I'm trying to see if one of my girls is in here. Anyway, you guys, let's do some conversation, okay? Let's talk, and I miss everybody, and I love everybody. Thank you, Vicky, Ruby, and Alicia, Karma Coda Diamonds, everybody in the building. Thank you guys for showing up, coming on in here. I've been watching a lot of videos, listening to a lot of what everybody's saying. Mildred's in the building, Zena, they always run in here last, and then Massey's in here, and Katrina. I love you guys. Silver Fox is in here, purple and gold. How you guys doing? KK Alex is in the building. Girl, thank you for having my back. I seen you do what you do, and I appreciate you. You know your girl ain't over here tripping. Anyway, you guys, I wanted to share something with you. So remember we were listening to an audio, and the audio was somebody that was really close on the block, and she was saying that it was this address and that address. Well, we got that all figured out. We got, she conversated with me, and we were talking. I did want to share that, but I wanted to share something else. But at the last minute, it kind of went the other direction because of work, I guess. They say that it was work. And I do believe that it is work because this is another family member. Okay. This is another family member. So, what I want to share with you guys, I know that ain't messing with no punk. Oh, whatever. She okay, KK. She said, I hear you. I hear you, girl. She said, I know they ain't messing. I know, girl. People be coming in here, and I have noticed that there's not only like one or two, they come in here in groups and channels, and then they try to disturb what's going on. And I tell people all the time, this is a conversation room. It's for discussion and keeping the communication going so we can understand, if you find something or whatever. Now, we can't chat out chats, but if, I got understanding with a certain channel, I will go ahead and shout out that channel and let you guys know. I don't have a problem with it, especially if it ain't no crazy stuff going on. Like right now, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I am so glad we ain't in it. I'm so glad we ain't in it. I'm glad they're arguing and fussing and cussing each other out and calling each other names and stuff. SP, can I contact you? Yes, you can, Ruby. Right after the live, you can contact me. But I mean, and people are getting mad at AV. I ain't got a problem with them. You know what? I don't care if it's for the money. I don't care if it's for clicks and views. I don't care. At least he out there doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Some people sit back talking about he just want clicks and views. He just want a cloud. He just want the money. You know what? There's two boys missing, and whatever he wanted for, whatever he's doing it for, he's doing something. And either you don't live there, so you can, or whatever. You can make a phone call or whatever. Don't let nobody stop you and tell you whatever because it's crazy. It's crazy. So I give all kudos to AV, whether he's running in circles or whatever he's doing. I give kudos to him. I give him thumbs up on every time I go in there. I may not say nothing because I'm evaluating what's going on, but all information is good information. Now it's what you do with it. Okay, some of it's going to be accurate, some of it's going to be wrong, but what do? We eat the meat and we spit out the bones. Okay, you guys, you're not gonna get everything right every time. You just got to keep going in there. Just a couple of lives ago, we had that phone call in there, and we were kind of confused. And then we see this arm sticking out, taking pictures, and I'm like, hey, that's and thank God he went out there because I'm gonna tell you something. When it comes to family and you guys call me and you tell me something, you know what? Yeah, we go check it out. But like I said, I have to believe what this lady is saying. She got no reason in the world to lie to me. But we got it all straightened out. And I got it on recording and I will share it with you. Yes, Rhonda, she said, eat the meat and spit out the bones. So anyway, and I wish I don't know. I need that person to call in. I want to say your name. Is it Prayness? Pacey Prayness? You're always in here and you got so many P's and S and you guys know I got a speech impediment. So I I just look at it and go, I'm not even gonna try to say it. Anyway, so we do got that situated and handled. And I'm going to share with you guys. I want to wait, and I'm going to tell you guys why I'm going to wait. First of all, now listen, because this is family. It ain't a whole bunch of people in here, and I know because I'm looking at the names, and I see there might be probably about 20 people in here that I don't really know, but majority 90% of you guys, I know you guys. I've seen you around. But I'm looking at so I like it when it's like this because I know I'm talking to people that know me and they see how we do this. Like someone was asking the other day, is you reading the chat? Oh my God, I can't believe you're sitting there on live reading the chat. What do you want me to do? That's what we do. We interact. That's why we call it the conversation room. We're in the boardroom right now, but this is conversation room 1-on-1. That means, you know what? If it's going to be a lot of questions or something, we limit the calls to, 2 to 5 minutes. But other than that, you get on here, you speak your piece, we let everybody hear what you got to say, and we move on. Okay. Anyway, you guys, um, I first want to say, and I want to share this with you guys. I first want to say, um, and this is just for me to share with you guys, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. As we were looking at this case, I stayed on the fence. I stayed on the fence because I know that it may look one way, and you have to look at who could gain from this situation. And so there's always a possibility to just stay on the fence and keep it safe and don't put your foot in your mouth. So I mean, even though that there was, you know, always a possibility, I want to say publicly to everyone here, you know, that's how I do it. I don't know how you do it, but that's how I do it. And then as we was going, I mean, I was still on the fence, but I still had some doubt in my mind. And I'm gonna just be honest with you, and I think I told you guys this, that I still had some doubt in my mind that it could be either or on this case. Now, hey Sonia Watts, how you doing? Jennifer Cooley's in the building. Audrey Anthony then popped in here. But I'm gonna tell you guys this publicly, and I hope I am not wrong. And this is just my decision. That doesn't mean I'm gonna sway a different way on this channel. But for a lot of things that I have been, learning and knowing lately, I am taking my decision to one side or the other. I started 2 days ago. Okay, I started Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday, I've been swaying on that. You know, um, I'm just gonna keep an eye on. I'm still gonna keep an open mind, but I'm looking more into that. This family, the adopted family, is just downright things going wrong. Now, Cindy Ago says, I feel it's either or. And I'm going to tell you guys why I'm starting to sway that way, because to my um, um, to my understanding, yesterday, and I do have it recorded, but I got a phone call, and this phone call shared some things with me. And right now, I wish I could share those things with you guys. I cannot share those things with you guys right now. The reason why I'm telling you I can't share those things with you guys right now is because um, they have been reported. And so I want to know what we can share and what we can't share. You guys understand what I'm saying? So those things have been reported. And so that's the way that goes. Anyway, it don't really look good though. And so I'm asking for this person to come on and speak with you guys. And so they're thinking about it, but they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. I just got a text right before I came on here that they're saying, give me some time to think. I'll get back with you tonight. So that's where we at. That's where we at. But I'm gonna tell you what. And I hate to say this, and I know I haven't been posting in the community board, and I haven't been coming on like I used to, because like I said, when you hear certain information, you kind of know that the end of this story is not going to be well, because the people that's involved and how they're doing things, I probably do need to reach out to AV and and not go public. I want this person to come on, and maybe I know they want to come on so bad, but I know it's been told to not, but they are a part of our family, our original warriors from day one. So I told you guys we got them everywhere. Anyway, uh, Something was just going down on AV's live. Just okay, Cheryl. I know AV in danger. We all need to keep him praying for him. I don't believe he's in danger. I don't believe he's in danger. These are not people that You know what I'm saying? AV just said prayers at Call City with the bikers. It was sweet. Okay, they were just praying for the boys. Oh, step from LA. Yep. Yep. That's what I don't want to get into. I don't want to get into that mess. And people taking down videos and cussing people out and stuff like it gets bad. But I pray for everybody that goes out and really search. Whether they do it for clout, they do it for money, they do it for whatever. Keep this keep these babies on your tongue, because guess what? They are not getting the coverage that they need to be getting, to be honest with you. It's not national news. It's, you know what I'm saying? We can make it national if we keep you know, you know, um, it's like this. Like if you have a design of clothing, what make it fashion? The people don't tell you that it's. I mean, the people that makes the fashion does not tell you that it's fashion. It's people buying it, sharing it, caring. That's why we tell you to share, share, share. Go tell this person. Go tell that person. Because more people, then they'll jump on the bandwagon, and then they'll say, "Hey, they're all wanting to know about these babies or such and such." And you know what? You can make it go viral, or you can sit back and go, I ain't gonna say this, I ain't gonna do that. But people can get mad at me all they want. I'm doing my part. Way here in Kansas, I'm doing my part. You see what I'm saying? And if I had time to take off, and you know what? I would go. But we just came back from California because a family member passed away. Hey Tracy, how you doing? She said her name is Pisces Princess. Hmm. So there was something, and you know, like I said, I want it to be with the receipt, so I don't really want to speak on it. Or even if when that person, if they do come on, or they could tell me what I could say and what I can't say. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to jeopardize the um the case. Hey Angie, how you doing? I see you in the building, Miss Queen. She said I'm here. Peggy told we was just talking about you. I will call you. Promise I will call you. Hey Shawana, I see you in the house. So y'all just bear with me, because I'm pretty I can't say I'm pretty sure, but I'm working on trying for Wednesday, because I don't want to do it Monday because I'm working 18 hours Monday. Yeah, 18 hours Monday and Tuesday. I work 18 hours Mondays and Tuesdays. And then Wednesday, I only work 8 hours. And then Thursday, I work 8. And then Friday, I work 19. And then Saturday, I work 10. So, and Sundays, I'm off. So that's why I want to do it Wednesday, because Wednesday I only work an 8 hour shift, and then I'm ready to go, and all that. So I want you guys to know that it is some vital information. When I say vital, it's going to make you, you're going to swing one way or the other when you hear it. And you may say, I already feel that way. Well, this is, um, I can tell you this. I'm going to tell you this right now, okay? You know how people, you assume something, but you don't have no information if it's a fact. Okay, right? Put a one in the chat when you assume. when you assume. You get some information, but you kind of be like, I don't know. You don't know that person to believe that person. You don't know. And then you don't know if something's been manipulated and chopped and all of that. You don't know. So, and that's why I just, even when people say something, even when it comes to me, like I tell you guys all the time, you ain't got to believe nothing I got to say. I'm just going to put it out there. I got nothing to lose. When I say I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose. You know, I got nothing to gain. Trust me, I got nothing to lose. I'm not going to get no $100,000 clout chasing. We've got two channels. Ain't no clout chasing going on. I'm not even working for like YouTube. When we come on here, we come on here. I'm working two jobs. So YouTube can't give me nothing that I can't get by myself. If me and my husband don't make it, we ain't gonna make it. So cloud chasing, I don't get nothing. I don't get nothing. I don't want to steer nobody wrong. So when something comes up wrong, I go, well, what's going on? You know, I want to know why. Why you tell me this? Why you tell me that? Because a person is only worth their word. And I can't stand a liar. So I knew the lady wasn't lying to me. But as you put some information together, stop trying to force things to fit, because that's where you mess up at. You see this color car, so you say, "Oh yeah, that's the car." Well, that's a whole different grandma, and that car ain't even been running. Y'all done put the car and placed it in that grandma over here, and that ain't even what they talking about. Tracy said, "You, sweetie, you are totally sweetie pie." Thank you. You guys understand what I'm saying? And I mean, I do it too. So I'm not jumping on you because you did it. I do it too. I'll be like, well, this van over here and that van over there. Well, is it both their vans or whatever? So we got clarity on some of that. Thank you, Larissa. Thank you for the super chat. I see you up in the building. So we got some of that. But I am going to tell you this, you guys, and you can bank on it, okay? You can bank on it. One thing, if you look at everything that has a common factor, everything that has a common factor, who are the people that the children was with last? They was with the adopted parents. They was with um, TW, and they was with JW. Okay, they that's the adopted parents. Okay, when was they last seen? They was last seen with TW and JW. Okay, when was did do anybody's got information when they was last seen? No, nobody's got information. Everybody's like, we ain't seen the kids. We ain't seen the kids. We ain't seen the kids. Now, Keith is up in the building. Now, let me tell you this. I believe, and you can take this back to AV, without a shadow of doubt, he was on something when we shared what we shared. And when he left there, he ain't at risk now, because he's just running around now. And I don't know what, I mean, who's feeding him what, but he was at risk when he was where he was at. Okay, put it like that. If you guys know what I'm saying. So just because people put out $30,000 talking about we want this and we want that, you know, that's bull. That's bull. And I'm hoping when this person gets off of work, they will let us talk to them. April, see your face. Yeah, I'm sorry, my face. You guys be trying to read me, you know. But I was thinking, I was thinking, I got his number. We called one time, but he was out, I guess, or he was on something or whatever. But I will text him when I get ready to come on so he can hear it also. Because here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. If I could get $100,000, yeah, I would do it. But guess what? Guess what? I don't believe that's true. I don't believe I can get $100,000. I'm way in Kansas. You see what I'm saying? There's only so much I can do. I wouldn't do it for the money, no way. I would be doing it. If I was down there, I'd just be doing it because I'd be wanting to find them babies. $100,000 is not, let me tell you something. That's not a lot of money to me. When I say that's not a lot of money to me, it's because when you risk your life, that's not a lot of money to hide. So you got to be willing to do it for the babies. I would want somebody to risk their life for my kids and not just try to do it for the money. Because I think if he was trying to do it for the money, he would have went in that abandoned house. But I don't believe those kids is there in Cali, and I definitely don't believe that. And we spoke on that before. So running around, going and looking, you can do that. You're not going to find those babies there. They're not in Bakersfield, and they're not in Cali. They're not. Cheryl C said, it's so difficult with all these rumors whirling around. Well, it's what you take in. If you take it in and you ponder and you entertain the rumors, then it gets you all in your feelings and emotions and you start dreaming stuff. I I dreamed about, I had these babies on my mind. I ended up dreaming about this guy supposed to be wearing a face mask, but he was wearing a mask with one of those filters in it, but it was long like it was more like an army, one of those army filters, like equipment. And I don't know why I dreamed that because I was thinking about the boys. I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know if that means anything, and I'm not saying it does. I'm just telling you, I go to sleep and I just lay there and I think about the boys. Gas mask. Thank you, Brent. That's what it is, a gas mask. And that's what I dreamed. And I do have visions and spiritual, favor. But I don't know how to click in and click off, and I don't share it with people. You know why? Because it's not for everybody. Why I want somebody to tell me what is true and what's not. I already know. I don't want to be stuck in no crazy house. If I knew where them babies was, I would have told them. I wouldn't care about no $100,000. I would have just told them and said, "Go look." But it don't work like that for me. I don't know about nobody else, but it don't work like that for me. Sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. And if the Lord give it to you, he give it to you. If he don't, then it's not for you, it's for somebody else. And that's why I don't go off into letting somebody disturb my spirit in any kind of shape, form, or fashion. You know? Mandy says, I've been awake all night the other night. Well, oh, I will say this. You guys, you know what? Remember? And so, anyway, it's so close, the information that we have. And I'm just telling you, this information is correct. But um the adopted mama, JW, she is running everything. It was only assumption before, that's what I thought, that's what I believed, you know. I didn't know for sure. I just said, look, she's telling him how to do this and say that or stop doing this. And he said, no. And I mean, I just catch little stuff like that and I'm going, oh, she's running things. You would think he's running things because he's militant and he's out the army and, he's mainly man. He got these muscles or whatever. But I said, oh no, she's running things. Look at her. She's all, but that's just my opinion. That was my opinion, you guys, right? But now I've got facts and I've got receipts that my opinion on her running the show is true. Yep. She if she told him to jump off the building, he would say which one. She got that man whipped. Now, who done what? I don't know. Somebody done something. But it ain't just them two either. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It ain't just them two either. I just want you guys to know. Vicky say, you think so? No, Vicky, I don't think so. I know so. I know without a doubt, bone in my body. You know what? I would bet the farm on it. You want to bet me? Who is that anyway? Come on, Vicky. You want to bet me? Come on. What you got to lose? Tell me. I know for a fact. Tell me what you got to lose. Because I'll put it up right now. Come on, Vicky. Come on. I know for a fact. And you can't change that. She said, what you want? What you got? You want to bet about 20,000? I got nothing to lose. Or just bet me 1,000. She said, I love you. I love you too, Mickey. Just bet me 1,000. Cause girl, hmm, you know it, baby. Don't bet a woman of God. You know you got that right. Cause guess what? I can't lose. What I'm telling you is I can't lose. I don't bet unless I know. I don't. And you can ask any one of my friends, and my best of friends know I will, even when I know, I will not bet them because I don't want to take what's theirs because that would be almost like cheating. I'm just playing with you. But trust me, I know what I'm saying is true. I heard the AP have lawyered up. I don't know. I don't know if they lawyered up, but you know what? They better. Yes, Jessica, they have. Yes, Jessica, they have. Young Black Queen says, sorry, I'm typing fast. What you say, Young Black Queen? I watched the interview of the AP and she was rude when she said, this is why we didn't want to come out here in the way she moved her hands. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got to try to calm her down. She is the boss. Yeah, she's the boss. You know what? Hmm. That's where it's all at. But if I share any more with you guys, y'all getting it little by little, but I want this person, and this person said, we're gonna figure it out. Do you know much about her family? I heard they may be involved in trafficking going back. Going back. Oh Lord. I thought my screen was touch screen. What the heck? Oh, it went up so fast. Do you know much about her family? I heard they may be involved in trafficking going back and forth to Mexico. Hmm. Well, I can tell you this. She needs anger management. No, truth coming to the light. Remember, we said there's only but three reasons why somebody would probably hurt these babies and things of that and situation. It be for money, anger. Most of the time, this is how wars start. Wars start with religion, money, and power. And so when it comes to a woman, you got power, money, and religion. Same thing, right? Women, same thing. Matter of fact, the Lord says, it'd be better to be on top of a rooftop than be in a house with a mad woman. Think about it. Hmm. Hey, Cha Cha, how you doing? Hey, Anita Carter, what's going on in Italy? AD Dad has hour-long talk about Pizzagate. He's weirdo. Yeah. Hmm. So just imagine when I see someone, people call me and I don't know, they give me information and I'll be like, I don't want to say this and I don't want to say that because it sounds weird to me. But someone said, oh, did you know SP? Here's another rumor, you guys. I don't know. Like I said, it was a rumor to me. And I was like, I ain't never heard nothing like it. But they said, SP, did you know that Trezelle was kin to the biological mother? I said, I ain't never heard nothing like that. I don't know. Is it true? Girl, you asking me? I don't know. That sound weird. She's mad. That don't sound like it to me. Or she would have said something. You know. Pretty K says no. It is not true. Yeah, it don't sound true to me. V. Levine Villa says stick to the facts. Yeah, that sounds weird to me. And then I had people calling and they were telling me that, you know, I guess, we have to watch kind of, Now, one thing I do want to say this, you guys, because, and I don't know if you guys know this, that I'm not racist, none whatsoever. Okay. I'm letting you guys know, you know, um, and so that will not be tolerated over here in this channel. I want you guys to know that, you know. even though, you know, it's not about a color here, it's about the kids. So let's stay focused on that. Okay. So I just want to make that clear that we're not going to do that. Okay. And I did say I was going to speak on it. So I have spoke on it and let everybody know, you know, we're not going to do that. There's kids missing. We're too grown to be sitting here talking about if it was a white kid or white people this, white people that, or whatever, black people this or black people that, or Mexicans or such and such. Da, 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 da. You know, it don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because the person that can help you is probably the one that's putting down, you know? And sometimes when you want to know how to play the rules, you at least got to go get the rules and know the rules. They're not going to let you in. You talking all this hate, anger, frustration stuff. You can make the world however you want it, whatever color you are. You can. It'd be hard. I was going down the street today. I was going to Target's because my grandson, I think he needs a coat. He was over here, and in this in a little town close to my home, because I got to go into town. Anyway, I was passing. I work in that town also, but I was passing this big area, and it was all new development housing. And I thought to myself, 99% of the people that live in that town is white. Okay, so I was thinking to myself, I said, and the houses are beautiful. And I thought, man, why they can't have something like this on the north side of town, And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm really thinking, and I know sometimes we get in our feelings because we see one culture, sometimes putting their foot on the neck and things of that nature, and they don't see it. And I know they don't see it. I know how much they love and care. I know they don't see it, but this is not the time to express that anger when there's two babies missing. So I get it and I understand because I thought to myself, why? Well, and I'm thinking there's nothing like this on the north side whatsoever. I mean, just nothing. But, you know, the God that we serve, if he wanted you to be out of whatever situation, can't no man on this earth keep you in a situation. Okay? None. Let's be real. Now, come on, you guys. I was wondering why either other boy's father never appeared or did they even care. Cynthia Green, do you know for a fact that neither one of the fathers appeared? Because one of the fathers did appear. One of them did appear. Yep, he did appear. Is that what you're saying? Because he was there. Cynthia Green said, no. One of them appeared. He just did. He said he didn't want his name to be out there, but one was there. I know for a fact, and it's not because he didn't say his name. I know for a fact one of the fathers was there. Hmm. It was surprising that they signed off, but I found out that like when they take the kids or something, you know how I'm just gonna we keep it real over here. So you know how sometimes the state will call you up when they get ready to take your rights or something. They will call you up and say, hey, looky here, uh we have a child here that allegedly is supposed to be your child or whatever, and um da 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 da, this is what's going on. We have a child in our custody right now, and you're behind in child support and the hospital bills and da 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 da, and it's $400,000 or it's $40,000. and we need to know where you work at and how are you going to support this child. And then that person gets scared and go, they do, they get scared. Any brother would get scared. And they said, well, and this is another thing. Um, if you sign your rights on over, we'll just take this debt and we'll just take it on out. And let your child be raised by someone, and we will not make you pay child support. And they don't make the fathers pay child support. Once they lose their rights, you don't pay child support anymore. That I'm trust me, I know how that conversation goes, and it goes something like that. And I know for a fact. And that's how that goes. Now, people can get mad at me, but it does. It goes like that. And so, it's almost kind of like making a deal with the devil. And you already know you don't want your check to be garnished, and and you don't want to be going to court, and and things of that nature. So it wasn't like, and I don't know what their deal was. I'm just telling you that I know for a fact that conversation happened. And when I say I know for a fact, because that's the way it works. That's the way it works. So if you can get out of, you don't have to pay child support, and you don't get to see the kid no way. And, you know, I don't know. I don't, you know, somebody's sending me some. Let me take a look at it real quick. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody was sending me, and I don't know who this was, but they were sending me some pictures saying that they had went back to the old apartments. No, no. You send me pictures, but I know that's not true. I know somebody was like, they were wearing this ankle bracelet or this waist bracelet or whatever. And I'm like, you guys, stop it. Stop. In order for the adoption to be finalized, all biological parent rights are terminated. Yes. Whether they and it was said that, and that's what Trezel's extended family, but they said that they didn't write it. But that's what he said. That's what was said in the statement that allegedly supposed to be in his statement. Hey, this is SP.
Hi, this is Pisces Princess, the user with all the P's in the name.
Oh,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, waking up from a nap. What was I gonna say? I wasn't sure. I thought I was kind of delirious. So I thought you might have stepped me to call or not, but I can call in anyways because I do have a question.
Go ahead. So you go by Spicy Princess?
Yes, Pisces Princess. Spelled all funky.
Okay.
Yes. This is Maisha. I talked to you the other day too.
Uh-huh.
But I was, everyone's putting more money and more money on the award, and I might have missed a chat where you discussed this.
Mm-hmm.
But whoever else is involved, if they truly know what's going on, it totally implicates themselves for them to call and say, "Well, I know where the boys are, and I know where they went. I don't know their condition currently." If you knew all that and you knew the transaction was illegal, that makes you an accomplice. So even if you call from a payphone, if you can find one, that can be pinged or found, or cameras are everywhere. You use a friend's phone to call. They know you called, so then there's still a witness there. Nowadays, you can't really do anything anonymous.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what? But I think some people really don't mind being, trying to help out. And so
taking the risk for themselves.
Yeah, because if you call anonymous, you don't get the money if it's anonymous.
Oh, I thought they could.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So you have to be very courageous then.
Right. Right.
Yes, indeed.
But
you might use that 100,000 to get yourself out of jail.
yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Whether it was 100,000 or not, like I said, and I told the person that I was talking to, make sure that the information gets to the police. And they did. Not because I said it. I just found out today that they did. Now I conversated with them yesterday, but I found out today that they did. Not because I told them to, because I guess whatever. And they're not supposed to tell.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, now I just messed myself up. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
But tell what all you know to help, because I mean, we always try to keep a positive attitude about it, because every day go by, the risk, you know, you know,
more danger, etc., increases.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Or likely less likely to turn it around and come back.
Yeah, it's harder to find them. Something could be happening to them right then, that very moment, and things. But I mean, but you know, and I hate, you know, I don't want to tell people what I really think, but you know,
your instinct is powerful, huh? Telling you something.
Yeah.
Gosh. Well, yeah, I just wanted to mention the reward thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have this person settled by Wednesday. Even if I don't have her settled by Wednesday, I'll share with everybody what I can Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Good.
But
okay,
I'm gonna give her time. I'm not gonna rush her, but I'm gonna give her time. And if she can share, what she can share.
That'll be nice. Yeah. Fingers crossed. We'll pray on that one. Yep. Yeah.
But you know, you know, there's only but so much information that a person can share, especially if the police told them that don't. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. When it's ongoing, it's not after the fact of recovery. It's during the process. Exactly. It could hinder some things for the police or the FBI or whatnot.
Yeah, you don't want people to come up with an answer to the equation before you even can lay it out.
Exactly. Because then you have a whole bunch of additional unnecessary problems too, because people will react before the authorities probably can, etc.
Right.
You know, puts a lot of different people in danger. So whether they deserve punishment or not, or what you call a bench of, I forget what you call it when the citizens do their thing, citizens arrest or whatnot. Regardless if they deserve that or not, it can get things turned real ugly. So yeah, you gotta be cautious on what you reveal.
Right.
For sure. Even for yourself, for your own safety too. Yes, indeed.
Right.
But okay, I just want to call and say that to you.
All right, thank you.
Well, you're welcome. We'll talk soon.
All righty.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Brenda says, when do you get sleep? I get sleep all the time. So do anybody, okay, yeah, make sure you guys go to trazy.com/closet/Nora915. I have to give her a shout out. You guys, every time when we come on here, we give Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags a shout out. So hold on for one moment with me. You guys ready for this?
Hey family, let me share with you what Nora's Closet has on her racks right now. You guys are gonna love this. Everything that a woman loves. We're coming into 2021. She has your Versace, she has your Gucci, and your authentic handbag. She also has your perfume. If you guys are looking for Chanel or CK or Gucci, this is the place to be. Make sure when you go over there, tell her SP News sent you. You're not going to regret it. Are you a Warriors for Children and she'll work with you? You can walk on the runway with this one, you guys. I guarantee it.
Okay. That is Nora's authentic designer handbag. I do know we're gonna have to do another one for her. So make sure you guys check her out. Hey Margie, how you doing? So anybody have any questions or information that they want to share? Hey Janice, how you doing? Katrina, you have any information you want to share or a question that you want to share? Um, I know that we come on Monday. I'm gonna stay away from this conversation unless because I really want time because like I said, Monday I work like either 18 or 19 hours that day. Or maybe, hey, Sharisa, Charlize Norton, seems like everyone is, she says, seems like everyone is just spinning wheels at the point and FBI or local cops are silent. Zero national coverage. Just crazy. I've never seen a missing child case handled like this. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You know, I believe, to be honest with you, I believe that they're putting the case together. I believe they're putting the case together. And I believe if they do everything right, there's going to be other people arrested. So I was matter of fact, let me share some with you guys. I don't know if you guys know, but on the let me see how do I get you guys remember the Malia Bass case that was in Houston, Texas? Well, they went to court. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Houston Chronicles. Okay. Hey, thank you, Margie. Thank you, Margie Torres. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, lady. Thank you for the super chat. Um, they went to court December the 13th. Now, I want to share this with you guys before we get off of here. So, I want to share something with you because pay attention to what is said to the police when they went to court, what they said in court. Okay, so the police probed into the August disappearance and death of 2-year-old Malia Bass, whom a jogger found floating in the bayou, unearthed a trove of uh, inconsistencies, according to court records. Investigators in the search warrant filed this month outlined the contradicting statements that the girl's mother, Sahara Irving, and her boyfriend, Travion Thompson, during the initial search for little Malia, and the statements shared following the discovery of her body, including where Thompson was when the girl reportedly vanished. The couple took exceptions to a police tracking dog in their Alive area apartment complex. Now, listen, records show the warrant was aimed at Facebook. So the investigators could obtain access to Irving's social media account. Irving and Thompson were charged in October with tampering with evidence, in this case, a human corpse and injury to a child in connection to Malia's death, which the Harris County Institute of Forensic Science last month deemed a homicide. The girl was found August 23rd, hours after an Amber Alert was issued, about 15 miles from her apartment and in the water along the Bayou Greenway trails. Police believe she floated to the Gulf Gate neighborhood through a drainage system that flowed into the Bayou. By the time she was found, investigators believe she had been dead for a day or two. Now, according to the search, Once the couple each said Irving was outside with the toddler, but Thompson called her inside to make him some noodles for breakfast. That's why the girl was left unsupervised for 8 minutes at an apartment complex playground. Okay, the reason why I want to share this with you guys is because this is almost like deja vu. Okay, so remember, Sahara said she went to go make him some noodles, so she went in the house and left the baby outside. Trezell says, I was throwing wood because it was cold. So I went in the house and I guess to go put some wood in the house and to come back out and the kids was gone. Is that what he said he went in the house for? Because, okay, she went in the house and he went in the house. She said, pronounce it Charcy. Charcy. Okay, Charcy. Thank you, Charcy. She said, pronounced it Charcy. Okay, so remember that. Same thing. She went in the house, he went in the house, and come back, and the baby was gone. So let me go back. Let me read some more. It says Irvin was outside with the toddler, but Thompson called her inside to make him some noodles for breakfast. That's why the girl was left unsupervised for 8 minutes at an apartment complex playground, he alleged. But police reviewed crime scene photos and found no evidence that anyone had been using the kitchen accordingly to the search warrant. So when the police went into the house, they found out wasn't nobody cooking. So do you not think that when the police go in the house of, AP and J, well, AW or TW and JW, he said he was throwing wood to start a fire. I don't even think he knows how to start a fire if he didn't know how to write a check. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real because it's more than just throwing some wood in there and then putting a match on it. Anyway, and he don't even know if it's gas or what. I don't know. He ain't never done it before and he's young. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I mean, his age, I got a fireplace and his age, I was terrified to even start a fire with little kids in my home, and I only got two. Matter of fact, I'll be honest with you, I've never used my fireplace. Never. Because of the babies, now the grandbabies, and da 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 da, because of the situation. But he said it was getting cold, so he was throwing wood. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to look at that. That's going to be part of the case. Why? Because I'm looking at this case and I'm going, there's a similarity going on. Then it says Thomason continued to contradict himself when he said the girl went out to play while he stayed inside to play video games. In a separate statement, he claimed to have been busy sweeping the floor, an investigator wrote in the sworn statement. So, not only that, he said he was sweeping the floor, he was asleep, he was playing the game, he was ready to eat. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you for the super chat. She says, we need to get to the loaded in the nitty gritty. Okay, Keisha, you kind of a little late. We almost really getting ready to get off of here. But thank you for the super chats. I can't go back over everything, but then let me share with you guys the same thing going on here. So the police scrutinized the initial 911 call that Irvin made that morning of August 22nd to report her daughter as missing. In it, she said Thompson had been asleep. So there's going to be inconsistencies in their story, in their statements, even especially when they question them over here and over there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Trezell cannot function and stay on track without her trying to tell him, stop, cut it, don't say no more, or don't say this, don't say that, or whatever, or we're not going to speak to you. And they're not saying that they won't speak to her, but they may say, I want my wife here, I want my husband here, or whatever. But if they spoke to them separately, it's already been recorded. But did they arrest them, even though that they had these inconsistencies in their stories? No, they didn't arrest them. They was out, you know, eating cake when they were uh, putting the baby, to rest. They had a cake and eating cake and telling everybody I would never hurt my baby and da 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 and all this other stuff. But this is what I want to share with you. So, and then it says this statement is inconsistent with the story that Trevion had called Sahara back into the house to make him food. The investigator continued. The investigator was also keen in on aware of how Thompson and Irvin behaved as patrol officers combed the apartment complex for any traces of the missing toddler. His impression, based on a review of the police body worn camera footage, was that Irvin and Thompson made no attempt to look for the toddler. They made no attempt to look for the toddler. Same thing, right? Now they may say, well, we asked, but you made no attempt. Now, did these two make attempt? We've got from the neighbor that AV went and got. That so I want to talk to you in a minute. That they didn't really make no attempt to look for him. That is part of it. This is SP. Go ahead.
Hey, SP, it's Dawn, aka Power. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, good. Oh, SP, I just love you, the mods, the fans. Like, I look forward to you guys every week. I can't wait. I'm checking all through the day to make sure to see if I missed you guys. But I wanted to just touch on two things. You are 100% right about the parental rights. My husband had a coworker who had a son that lived in California, and we was on the East Coast. And the little boy had to be about 8 or 9, and I guess whatever it was, the little boy was in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Guy signed over his rights. Therefore, he wouldn't have to pay a penny of child support, any back support, or anything. And that is true. My husband was like, I can't believe this. Like, and he's like, yeah, I don't know any money. Why not? Like, you couldn't deal with the little boy ever. He goes, it's okay. I signed off my rights. I'm okay with that. But you are absolutely right about that. And I think that makes it a big market, like, for adoption. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, if you're not dealing with the mom or, some of these guys are, not about anything. And it's like, hey, I'm going to be responsible for anything. Why not?
Right.
Second of all, what Adora was saying about that silver saddle. Today, I call it going down the rabbit hole. Start searching on the internet for things and get sucked into this. And I watched this video from this news reporter about Silver Saddle and how they, ripped all these people off and everything. But that whole little town is Cal City is like corrupt. And I started reading about the police department is racist, and then the captain of the police who wants to be this Hollywood actor. Then I start thinking, like, hey, you know what? Do they not care about these little boys? Like, it seems like they haven't updated us. They haven't provided any more information about anything. It just seems so weird. Like, and then with AV saying, like, they've had problems going on his post and, seeing his past, like, with the police and stuff. It's just, like, it's crazy. It's, like, things that make you go,
Mm-hmm.
But, I was just saying, and I was joking earlier, I'm a married woman, and I was just saying that, like, I just like the fact that, whether, like, say, if he's clown chasing, running in circles, he just seems, he's there for the kids. Like, he said, if I was a father, so I was just joking. I was like, that's my Latin love girl.
Right.
I was just messing around about that. But no, and you are my favorite blogger. Girl, you come to Philadelphia, I got you. I got you on a Philly cheese. I said, and my friend Dr. Mahomes earlier, like, I don't like football, my husband does. Wait till I tell him, that your hometown is somewhere Mahomes is, because my husband loves Mahomes. But I was like, I just really enjoy, you always give us the news, the facts, you always try to keep an open mind, and just state the facts. And I really respect that about you. Happy while. You know, you were coming on for a while.
Yeah.
Like with the late, I miss all that because I'm laid off. I'm home on unemployment. So, you know, I have a lot of time on my hands. But I was like, I miss you, you know, but I'm happy for you. But, you know, if I hit the Powerball, I'm going to look out for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
You know,
thank
but I
you.
just, you know, and I just love the family, you know, like SpongeBob, what a good, like always goes out of their way, you know, to greet and, you know, check in on everybody, the moms, boardwalk, like, just, you know, I love you guys, and I don't even know you guys, but, you know, I just feel like we're family. You
Yeah.
are right. You are right, Epstein. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Well,
you.
I'll let somebody else call, but again, you know, your favorite listener from Philly.
All righty.
All right, Epstein. Take care. Bye, guys.
All righty. Thank you. Bye bye. That was Dondi. Hello. She said, Sonya Watts be saying hi to everybody. Um, let me finish up. So yeah, this case almost sound the same. The investigator was also keen aware of how Thompson and Irvin behaved as patrol officers combed the apartment complex for any trace of the missing toddler. His impression, based on a review of the police body worn cam footage, was that Irvin and Thompson made no attempt to look for the toddler. Now, remember, John Walker says, we didn't tell them to stay in. John Walker said, we didn't tell them they couldn't go nowhere, couldn't stay in. But they said, the police said that we got the best. Now, they probably said they don't want them to really, really help, but at least you would be frantic, and you know what I'm saying? Because when we went over the cupcake case, I told you the worst thing they could do is get the family out there helping because they're going to try to lead them in the wrong direction and things like that. You might be getting ready to go into this area and they'll be like, I heard something over there. What is that over there? Oh my goodness, or pass out or something. And then there you is trying to deal with them instead of going to do what you said you was going to do, a very big distraction. And they know how to do it, or start arguing with somebody or cussing, or like I said, start crying and bawling, and everybody forget what they were doing. They was looking for Cupcake, and they were right there. She was right there in the next street, right in the backyard, in the next, right there. They didn't say it. Anyway, so you learn, as many cases as we done went through, you learn. But it says the couple, went as far to tell the officers, a statement recorded in the footage, that they did not want a tracking dog. The dog sniffed from the apartment complex to a nearby field where the couple stopped the dog handler and attempted to lead him back to the complex. See, they were trying to get him to not go. The dog was trying to tell him to go over here. And then they said, in attempt to lead him back to the complex, the couple then told the police they did not want a tracking dog at all. See, we didn't know that. But he was on TV talking about the dogs passing out and planes falling out the sky. We seen him say one thing, but he was on the other side saying, we don't want no dog and this, that, and the other. But here's the main thing I want to share with you. Then he says to the police officers, listen, family, listen. This is what he says. Why y'all check the door? Why don't y'all check the door to door? He wanted them to go door to door. Trezell wanted them to go to door too. Why y'all check the door to door? The court documented quoted Thompson as saying, if y'all can't find her in the apartments, bro, I don't even want to look, bro, because at the end of the day, she could be anywhere right now. He continued according to records. Adding to the couple's problematic narrative was that an upstairs neighbor who told police he never saw the girl or the mother on the playground, even though he was outside drinking coffee and having a smoke at the reported time of her disappearance. court show. The police found that the surveillance footage also failed to show the child wandering off or a possible abductor fleeing with the girl. In fact, the footage did not show the child at all. The girl was last seen alive and healthy on the video around midnight, August the 20th, when her caretaker took her to the convenience store. Police reviewed the footage from the night of August 24th that showed Thompson leaving the apartment with a large trash can over his shoulder. Irving stood outside, waiting for him to return. The investigator wrote he eventually walked to the area of the storm drain and sat on the sidewalk until someone in a car drove off. He then returned to the apartment. The couple went to the convenience store about a half hour later. Thompson uh, following his arrest, admitted to disposing of Malia's body. Accordingly to the police, he told investigators that he heard Irving beat the girl with a hairbrush because she would not go to bed. The girl was crying out in pain, but he remained in the bedroom and played his video game and did not interfere with what police wrote. The child was forced to sleep in the broom closet that night, and her mother found her dead the next morning. Thompson and Irving remained jailed on these charges. The search warrant also made note of Thompson's tearful remarks to reporters about how he felt like a father to the girl. He then claimed to have last seen Malia before she went to the park. The child, he said, had been upset because he had broken her toy box. He gave her the pillowcase to carry her toys. Instead, Thompson continued. So, what I wanted to share, and I don't know if you guys got it, it's almost the same thing. Monica says they aren't saying anything. Same thing. They done made one statement. And remember when we were talking about the Braylon Noble case, and whether you guys like the person that came on, I can't remember his name now. Page or something. His name was Page something. Page. Kin to Purple. Hey, Happy Life, how you doing? Hey, call on in, Happy Life. You down there in California, girl? Call on in. See you guys, I told you. Anyway, he was telling us, and this is what I wanted you guys to catch, is like he said, they didn't have a speaker to speak for them. When you're going through that or whatever, if you really thought that somebody had abducted your child, why was there not on there asking them to bring the child back? They were just sitting there asking questions like, okay, you go first. No, you go first. Okay. It was cold. Telling us the story, you should have kept that for the police. You telling us the story like you was being interrogated. Well, nobody interrogated you, but he told us the story. But you didn't have to tell the story. Normally, when people get on there, they say, bring my child home. Whoever has my child, bring my child home. They love their mama. They want their mama. We miss them. We love them. Please do the right thing. And they beg and they plead for that to happen. That didn't happen. They didn't beg and plead anything. They said that the child was rambunctious. And somebody said, okay, let's look up the word rambunctious. Rambunctious.
Uncontrollably exuberant, boisterous.
Uncontrollably exuberant and boisterous. It is not describing the child in a good nature. What is rambunctious behavior? Difficult to control or handle. Wildly active and noisy at social gatherings and become rambunctious and out of hand. It was not saying anything nice about the child. He wasn't saying they're happy babies, they love life, they smile. When I explained to you guys, my grandson got a new word. He tells his grandma, He said, "You amazing." I fixed him some noodles. He said, "Grandma, you amazing." You know, and I be like, "Boy, you gonna make me cook you a whole meal because you make me feel like I'm Superwoman or something." They didn't explain the child in a loving way. He was like, "But they're gonna be, they're kids, you know." Da, 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 da. Yeah, want you to understand that kids are, they wild or whatever, but that's not my grandson. He runs and play and skip, and he's got all this energy. But I tell you what, the smile that he gives me when he hugs me, give me sugar and the kisses, and he says, "Grandma, you amazing." That's how I would explain my child. Hey, this is SP. How you doing? Happy life.
Hey, what's going on, SP?
How you doing? Where you been?
All right, we're surviving. Yes, we are. In Cali, yes, we are. Being warriors out there also. We've been doing good. We still hanging in there. It's a happy new year. We're happy 2021. And they ain't getting far away from us, SP, not with you on the case, okay?
I'm wondering, are you in South Philly or are you in North Philly?
Yeah,
I mean, are you in North Cali or South Cali?
We out here in I'm in the valley. I'm nothing but a hop, skip, and jump to California City.
Uh-oh.
And I'm thinking about getting something going. I don't know, but hey, I'm watching. It's only so much I can do alone. We might have to, things, but yeah.
Oh no, you're not alone. I've talked to about 5 or 6 other ones that's down there too.
Yeah, evidently, they're trying to be funny out there.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
yeah.
They're not going to get away. Not on your watch.
No. I'm pretty
not
sure
with your
they.
warriors, SP. We're on the case. It's going to be okay. We're going to figure this out. And I know we got faith in you. You will never let this rest. You're going to drag this out and to the best of the ability, no matter what the outcome. And we just still believe in you, SP. You're number one.
Thank you.
And we really believe for a good outcome, for Orrin and Orson West. And it's just all we can do. We're gonna do all we can do and continue on from there. And everybody, I'm happy life out here in California. And I've been hanging with SP since damn near day one. So all right, I'm out. I'm praying for the boys, but I gotta get back to work.
All righty, thank you.
All righty, SP. Thank you for everything. All right, I'm out for California.
All righty, you guys. Y'all been knowing Happy Life for a long time. It's really is very early, eerie, similar. Yeah, it's very similar. The bio dad said she didn't even like him. Exactly. Like them. Very similar. There's Happy Life, you guys. So I just want you guys to know that hey Shawana, how you doing? April's in the house. Yes, SP, they never pleaded for their child. No, they didn't. They didn't plead. She said Pisces Princess. That's why it's Pisces Princess. Oh, okay. I see it now. I see it now. I was like, Pisces Princess. Okay, got you now. They told us the story as though, hold on. They told us the story as they were reading it off a list. Exactly. Hugs to all. Thank you. Exactly 100. She said hi. That's right. So anyway, hey 777, how you doing? I don't think they're seeing. I think they might be protected. I don't think they're seeing. I think they might be protected. And then she says, yes, SP, loud, out of order. Yeah. Him supposedly be asking a neighbor if they saw two black kids, you think he would have referred to them as his son or his boys? Exactly. Exactly. No positive description of the babies from what I can remember. Exactly. It wasn't none. It wasn't none. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you for the super chat. And who is this? Keisha Love. Keisha Love. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know where it is. It sometimes it comes up and sometimes it does not, you guys. I'm trying to find it real quick. Ah, there it is, right there. There you go. Thank you for the super chat, Keisha. Thank you. Keisha Love. Thank you for the super chat. And if you guys are not part of the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification. We come on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are our normal time, our scheduled time at 5 p.m. Central Time. And if you're in California, you're 2 hours ahead of us. So it'll be 3 o'clock for you guys when it's 5 o'clock for me. So go ahead and be a part of this family. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing. I think we hit some big numbers, and I wasn't trying to, really wasn't just. Anytime somebody's going to share with me, even though I'm at work, you guys can call me, text me, and I'll call you back and say, "Hold on, give me a minute." Miss Anita says last night there was someone on YouTube who even compared the case to TeNika Jenkins, which I thought was odd as well. Exactly. Okay. No emotional tears. Jenny says, all sweet love and blessings to you. She's talking to Purple and Gold. See, I try to get, did anyone else see that? I didn't see it. You think he would have referred to them as his boys or son? Exactly. They weren't even comforting each other, just plain weird. Exactly. Hey Kai, how you doing? Anyway, she says, I'm watching this with my son in my arms, just thinking how everything he does is pleasing me and love me. Yes, he falls and brothers his brother, but he is a child of God, and so are all children. Exactly. Where are all the parents' defenders? You know what, Cat Shark? I don't know. There you go again. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you for the super chat. She in the house. She says, I'm going to support your channel. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. And then they say they have no emotional attachment. None. They have no emotional attachment. They done already took, and if you really look, if you don't even have to look hard, just look close. When she's talking, she's looking all around. She looking all around like, who gonna come up and are they gonna put the handcuffs on me or not? And he's looking down like he's shameful, like he just want to get this done, get it over with. They're in some big trouble. And that's all I'm going to say about the whole situation. I have to think about it no more because before I was racking my brain because I was on the fence and I'm going, I want to give the biological mother a benefit of the doubt, but, I can't. I just really got to just pay attention and see what all comes out. And what's all that came out, if I feel this way, I know for a fact the police is not just sitting there going, well, you guys, they just don't have something to connect yet. They just don't have that connecting factor yet. And but I guarantee you, somebody's going to either and you know what? You know when things are going to hit the fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. When things are going to hit the fan for neglect or endangerment, put one of them in jail for that, and the other one gets to be out, and then say, hey, she said that you guys done something to that child. And you better tell us before she tells us because you can make a deal right now. And then that's when stuff hits the fan. That's when it gets to start stinking. But for right now, if they lawyer it up, and it's what it's going to happen. And not only them going to have to get an attorney either. Mm-hmm. Anyway, she says, I hope. Hey, family, hope all is well. I know I missed a lot. Yes, beautiful, you has. I missed a lot. I've been at the gym. Okay. Girl, you work it out. I need to get back in the gym too, but I'm trying to do it at home. This whole time, I just can't believe they still haven't shown the slightest bit of emotion. No, they haven't. So you cannot adopt your own kids. I don't think those are AD kids. No, I don't think they're his kids. I'm not saying that they was his biological kid. No, somebody had came to me and said that he is blood related is the better word to use if I confuse you. Blood related. And I'm like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, not one bit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And yet you can't adopt your blood relatives, but not your own kids. If they didn't know he was really the biological father. But that boy, that oldest boy, do look like him. I'm just saying. He just do, but I'm not gonna put that rumor out there that he the daddy. No, I don't know who the daddy, you know, but whatever. But I have heard people doing that before, not knowing that that was the biological dad, and then have adopted that child, have his wife adopt the child. Matter of fact, there's a movie about that, and come to find out, it was his child. We were in 777. We were in Bakersfield, 61 miles from California City. Okay. No description of what the kids were wearing. Very odd. Valerie says they don't have a connection with the children. No, no, no emotional attachment. It appears it's just about the check. Yeah, it's about money. That's the grace of God upon you, Miss SP. Thank you. I hope it is. Anyway, the way he covered his eyes like he was starting to cry. Yeah. Said they were both dressed the same. Yeah. She said, do you know the meaning of the boys' names? No, Rebecca, what is it? She said, our kids, that lady's last night. I don't know what you're saying, Angela. If they were loud, why wouldn't someone hear them? No, nothing. Exactly. Yeah, they didn't hear nothing. Even the neighbor that lived behind them, she said she ain't heard nothing. Not no kids out there. Hey, Della, how you doing? Hey, Elaine Bruner, what's going on? What's going on, Elaine? Marsha F. is in the building. During the first interview, neither one shed any tear. Exactly. God's got great plans for you and your channel for the great things you do. Thank you. Anyway, you guys, come on. Vicky says, good night, all. God continues to bless you all. Good night. Good night, Vicky. We're going to get on off of here. Bear and River. You don't have to explain, Rebecca. Remember when Braylon's mom said, I know he cries a lot? Ooh, Jenny. Exactly. She did. She was like, I know he cries a lot and everything. She didn't say nothing positive about her child. And his stomach hurt. And he's a picky eater. We was like, is you trying to say that they got a troubled child? Or are you trying to convince them to bring the child? Woo. But you know what? They haven't arrested nobody in that situation either. So I don't know what's going on. You're right. Wow. I didn't even think of that. Thank you. She said, I hear they on vacation. They moved out there because it had a low population. No bear and spy. I don't get it, you guys. Maybe I'm late. Yeah, somebody gonna have to explain what you're saying. He should never went and got all those children if he wasn't going to watch them. Exactly. Isn't there a Bear River over that way? Yeah, there's some rivers over there. Oh, Orient means bear and calls Orson the spy. Oh, really? She says the two ladies last night said we bought those kids. I didn't see that. Got it. Hmm. I thought of Dejanay saying that as soon as Trezelle said it. Well, I didn't. But now thinking about it, not River is spy, I think. Okay. Who was watching the boys when they supposedly dropped the other kids at their grandparents' house? I just curious why they didn't go. This case is so weird. Exactly. The adopted parents changed their legal names, right? Yeah, they did. She didn't say that she said we pay for those children. She said she didn't say that. She said we pay for those children. She sure did say we paid for the boys. No, the grandma called him what? Somebody said no, the grandma called him something. I can't find it now. There it is. No, the grandma calls them bear and spy. Hmm. Using the word rambunctious to describe the kids could even come back to bite him in his butt because wouldn't you think if they were that way in behavior, someone would have seen or heard them? Yeah, yeah. Elaine, yes, I forgot about that. So you guys, we're finna get on off of here. It is almost the same thing. Yeah. We pray for the boys. Yeah. I'm trying to share as much as I can. T God in the house was watching the boys when they went to drop the others off, in my opinion. Thank you so much for getting out the word. So yeah, Major Page. Thank you, Tina. Y'all remember? Yeah, Major Page was like, when you see them come up and they don't have someone representing them, telling them the do's and the don'ts and helping them out, being close to them. If you have nothing to hide, you don't mind somebody being close to you, not to get you in trouble. If your kids are really lost, you want someone to prepare you for the attack that the public's gonna have. Like, how dare you leave your kids, or you didn't care for them, or what was you doing so important? Because public attack is really hard. So people usually are appointed to help that person that has lost a child out, and we didn't see it here, and lately we ain't been seeing it you know, to the ones that is actually missing. And they are, if they feel some kind of way about what's going on, they're just letting you just get on out there. They tell you it's probably a good idea for you to go out there and speak and don't just try to make it up. Just go out there and then they go out there. Jamie West is in the building. She says, thank you so much for getting the word out. You're welcome. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get on off of here. What's the ice cream mean at Potty Mac House? Okay, Christina, what happened was, and I can tell you this because I know for sure. I guess back in the time as they were building and foundating the whole neighborhood or whatever, we're going to talk about this Wednesday, but it has nothing to do with their family. The address comes up their address because the address shifted as more houses and businesses was added onto the block. And they do a lot of that down there, and I did find that to be true. They also changed names of streets too. You can be going down the street and you say come to, and I was watching a video where this lady was explaining, she was in Bakersfield, and if you ever go, I don't know what it was I was looking at, she says come to Bakersfield, and she was showing her something. Then she says go down, let's say Jimbo Street. So then they have a Jimbo Street, but Jimbo goes this way. Jimbo don't go that way. To go that way, you're going down Oak Road, but down this way is Jimbo Street. So the explanation of that was it has nothing to do with the vans or anything. There is a ice cream parlor thing on the corner, and the address used to be until things shifted. That's why she was thinking that the address was actually 1113, because even on, and I'll share this with you guys right now, even on the sidewalk, and you can see it, and I'm gonna try to go get a picture. I don't know if it'll let me have the picture, but it says on the curve it says 1113, but the house says 1109, but everything shifted. So, and if you guys want me to share it with you right now, it's an 8-minute audio. I'll share it right now, but I'm really would go to bed. But if you want me to, we can listen to it. It don't matter to me. If you guys want to listen to it right now, we'll listen to it right now. You got to put a 1 in the chat, and it's got to be a, a minimum of. I mean, before I do that, what about this ice cream shop being a boys' home? No, it's actually it's the ice cream shop is not no boys' home. Actually, the ice cream shop is now a church. Cinnamon, hot, hot, hot. And that's what she said. I can only tell you what she said. No, she did not say that, KK. Oh, it's correct. Now subscribe or here from Texas. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie West. New subscriber. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And anybody else want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. And make sure you be part of this, because I've done seen you come in here a couple of times. D Diva's in the house. She says they did not expect any coverage on these children. I don't think they did. Deanna says these poor kids probably don't even know their names. No, I bet you they don't. She said, yep, his name was Sir Major Page. Exactly. Tina, you're right. There's a lot of thinking of coming out. There was 2 ladies on a different channel last night. I'm not sure if it was AV channel or not, but a strange man came up and the ladies quickly stopped talking. No, okay, they made another video, because I tell you guys, I be there listening, but they made another video and she explained herself why she got angry. And I guess she got angry because somebody must have, and I'm not defending anybody or anything. I'm on nobody's side because I don't even want to get in the mess. But she made another video, and I hadn't even seen the original video of what took place of the interview or the conversation or whatever. But she made a video and she was saying that somebody had made some allegations to Rick and Amanda, the ones that put up the first amount of money for the recovery or discovery of these boys. And they were saying that there's some crooked stuff going on and they done this, done that. I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't know. But she was saying she got angry about it. And then somebody had came up and she needed to go handle some business, but the interview was almost over with, so she was getting mad or whatever. Then she turned around, then she said, she cussed her out, called her name, and she said, this is what you are. I was like, whoa, that's too much for me. So, and these people are right there in Bakersfield. So I think the emotions are getting very high down there. You guys understand what I'm saying? And just it don't help. That don't help. I can tell you right now, because when that's happening, people are scared to contact you and tell you anything. So it just don't help, and then people don't take you seriously if you out there, doing that or whatever. But that's how things work sometimes. And people attack you, you have to sometimes answer or say what you need to say to get them to leave you alone or whatever. So I think what the woman meant was we paid referring to our tax dollars. Oh, okay. That's what Katrina says. Who is the friend that's talking? Uh, who is the friend that's talking? When, Sharon, when are you talking? Are you talking about that's getting ready to, that I'm trying to get to come on? Well, she's not saying no. I trust and believe she's not saying no. She just don't want to get in trouble. So that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? She's a family. She'd be in here. I hadn't seen her for a while, but she'd be in here. But she hadn't said no. She just don't want to get in trouble. So I get it, you know. Thank you, everyone, supporting SP News Nugget. Thank you, Tina. And so I just kind of want to open you guys' eyes up a little bit so that you won't, you know, I don't want to be off the fence and leaning away and you guys going, why? I thought you don't point fingers. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying I know where I'm leading in everything that like once you understand something or once you know something, you don't have to go look in the field no more. You can look in the house, or you don't have to go look over here. You can look over there. If when you don't know, you just keep your eyes open for anything because you're just hoping for something to come your direction. But when you get a little glimpse of something, you start going in that direction so that now things are starting to make sense. And now you see why we can't find anything. And to be honest with you, you guys, a sore, is you still in the building, a sore? Are you still in the building? A sore says something in our channel 2-3 times. And I'm wondering, this OG that everybody wanted to say, oh, he just looking for some clout or something. He ain't got no channel. He wasn't looking for no clout. He was just trying to acknowledge, educate us some when we're thinking about this stuff. Anyway, because he said something about Silver Saddle. Next thing you know, police out there, Silver Saddle. And it's hard for me to say it, but I'm trying to say it. Then, not only that, he did say, they got a 3-month jump on us. At least. Now I can add that on there. Read between the lines. At least. And that is a fact. He said, where they get that at? It's just what people, let me tell you, they say negative things all the time. It don't matter. They told me, they said, you need to take that super chat money and donate it. I said, what? $40, $50? I'll donate it. No big deal. But what are you gonna donate? Tell me what you're gonna donate. Don't worry about what I'm doing. What are you gonna do? That's what I need to know. You don't get to tell me what to do. Tell me what you're gonna do, and I'll match it. How about that? I'll match it. For every dollar you put in, I'll put 5. How about that? I'll do that. I'll go get me another job to do it too. Don't even come trying for me. And guess what? I can't be a liar. You put every dollar you put, the person that texted me and told me, why don't you do this? Whatever you put, I'll match it with every dollar you put. I'll put $5 with it of my very own money. Let's do that. Let's do that. And I'm serious. And I know who texts me that. So if you text me again and say, well, I'm going to put, say, 5,000, I'll put 15. Okay? Oh, it's 5,000, I put 25. I'm sorry, 5 times. I put 5 times the amount of whatever you put. He said, don't scare him off. I'm not scaring him off. I'm just saying, you know how people be like, if they see $10, $20, they be like, oh, that's some money. That's not. It may be money to you, but it's not. It may, after a whole month of coming on here every day, it might pay the phone bill. It might after, YouTube takes whatever they want, but it is what it is. Why are you worried about it? There is a lot of remains in that city. It is. It is. She say. She said. SP. April says, oh, hashtag over here. We don't care. We don't. We don't. You know what I told him? I said, thank you. People always say something, clout chasing, and they be the very ones in the case. Yes, yes. Because I don't, I just want to do my part. And right, Jenny says, no time for that type of energy. Exactly. Yes, some people be worried about the wrong thing. Yeah, mind your business. Sharon said, mind your business. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. And I mean what I say. I really do. I mean what I say. When I say I will match dollar, uh, for every dollar you put in, I will put $5 with it. So if you put 1,000, then guess what? I will put 5,000 of my hard-earned working money, and I got it too. I got it. I may not want to do it like that, but if you think it'll help find the babies, let's do it, and we can do that. Instead of coming over here, you doing it for this, you doing it for that. Okay. If I was, I wouldn't go get a second job. YouTube will be handing me money, hand over fist, and I'll be over here loving it. No, I go get me a second job because I need to get some things taken care of that I want. See, MP is over here. MP, what you done did? Something went up. MP, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I see this super sticker coming up. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to make sure I got everybody in here. And I said thank you for Takesha. Thank you. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get off here. I would never move to that place. They find remains every day. Beautiful said. You guys, let's head on out. Christine says, Christine Marie, pretty picture. She says, I know you won't take talk. I know you won't take till Wednesday to come back on each day there. I'm actually coming back on Monday. And if she come on Monday, that will be fine. But I'm really working on Wednesday because Mondays I'm gonna be exhausted and I don't want to rush through it. If she thank you, Betty, thank you for the super chat. If she's willing to come on, don't you guys want to just be able? I mean, some questions can answer and some that she can't. I would like for her to, I don't want to rush somebody to do something that they don't want to, and I definitely don't want to jeopardize anything just to take care, Pisces Princess. I got you now, Pisces Princess. Okay, I got you. Take care. I love that name. You're not going to play the audio. I asked, did anybody want it? Nobody didn't say they wanted me to play it. So she said, then Benita says, what happened to the 8-minute video? You guys didn't say nothing. I didn't say a one in the chat or nothing. Okay. Do you guys want to hear the audio before we get out of here? What happened to the video? There's no video, it's audio. What happened to the audio? SP, I'll match with you. Andrea, you got too big money for me. But I'll match you, girl. I know you got that big money, baby. Some people got to work for a living. All right. Okay, y'all want to hear it? Okay, I'm going to play it. I don't want to wait. I really don't want to wait. I'll let you hear what was said. We all said one. I didn't say it. I'm sorry. You guys know I'm blind. Andrea, tell me what you want What you want me? She said, and she said, I'll match it too. You with me? Andrea Maxwell? She got that big long money. Where Andrea Maxwell go? She said, yeah, okay. Here we go. Let me see.
How are you?
Okay.
I had some questions to ask you. Because our people was on the ground the other day, and they were there at 11:09. The address. Remember we were talking about this? And they went to 11:09, and the West family was over there. At 11. Yeah, they were at 11:09, and they actually, came outside for a little bit. Well, was it two Mexican guys?
I didn't see any pictures of one color, but they wasn't black. I know they was in there on the ring, and they had, the FBI, they had the uniforms and everything on.
Oh, they had their uniforms on.
Yeah.
Okay. But did they go to 11:09?
No, 11:09. They had that listed. Okay, 11:09. It's a church.
It's a church. No. 11:09 is.
No. That's 11:13.
Well, they're showing me a picture. 11:09 is a house. And
No. Remember I told you. Okay, on the corner. I think that's 709. It used to be a malt shop, right? And then there's another house. And like I told you, all Mexicans stay there.
Right. And see, this is what I'm saying.
That's 11. Okay. The address on the sidewalk is 1113.
Okay. That's what's on the sidewalk. But what's on the house?
I don't know. It's not 1109, though.
Yeah, they took a picture of it. It says 11.
It is 1109? Well, see, okay. Years ago, because I've been here for years, it was like, the address was like 1008. And then they changed to 1108. And like the guy was out there, he was saying that the 1109 was listed as ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's one that's one that's on the corner that it was years ago. It was like a mall shop, and then they changed it into a church.
Okay.
And then there's the other house that next to it. That was Miss Nora. Anyway, she was a black lady, but when she passed, the Mexican family bought it, and that's been years ago.
Okay. So
and it's been Mexican staying there all that time. And then the next house, that's the one that they was taking the picture of.
Exactly. That's the house. But on the address, you must have looked on the address like on the curve or something.
is the one that has the apartment next to it. But we were interested in the house that's right there, and that is considered 1109 because the West family was there, and they didn't come out. They came out for 1 minute or 1 second. They stuck their hand out, took some pictures or whatever, and so we did get some shots of that and can identify who that was. That was what the brother that lived there, and so yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know if anybody came out, but like I said, that van is parked there. Even though that it says that on the curve 11, because we was wondering why do you say 1113? Because I was like, I know she would not lie to me. There must be a reason because she went out there and checked. But when we got out there, the address is actually 1109. Well, like I said, I don't know. But like, I was just looking at that was printed on the curve. Right. And then I had to ask you another question because you said that there was no fault and never been any foster kids over there. No, I'm not. I have never seen any. I have never seen any kids like little kids over there. Okay. So no, she doesn't foster kid do foster home work there, do she? No, she doesn't do no. Okay. Well, how did you know that they were going on vacation? Because like they had luggage. Oh. Okay. So do you remember what day they went on vacation? No, I don't know. Did they go? Oh, they didn't go on Christmas Day, did they? No, But like I said, I have not seen any little kids over there. Okay. No. Do you guys have a the son that married to the Mexican girl? Now, when they kids were small, I would see them over there sometimes. And that's been years. Yeah. Do you guys have a security camera? No. Okay. No. Well, I have one, but it ain't working. But no, I don't have one. Now, have there been any other activity over there, like a lot of people moving around? No, not as I know of. Not as I know of. I haven't no more than usually, but I haven't. Like I said, I haven't seen no more traffic than it usually is around up in here. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, that answers some of the questions that I had because, well, I appreciate you. And thank you. You have a blessed day. You too. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. That is the conversation. I do want you guys to know. Hold on. Her camera doesn't work. There was one thing I wanted to share with you guys. I wasn't going to play that today because, like I said, there was an explanation why she had got it off. She was looking at the curve instead of looking at the house. And hey, that's how that works. And nevertheless, I guess we got to ask more questions like, are you sure? Go take a picture or something, because that could got us in a world of trouble. But nevertheless, I do want to share one thing with you guys, even on the conversation that you did not hear, because we had spoke on some things before, and I was trying to lead back to it because I had not pushed my button. But when she was telling me that the grandmother went out of town, I had asked her, you had heard me ask her, did she go out of town on the 25th on Christmas Day? She said no. Keep this in your notes. She says no. She also says, and I will vouch, this is what she says. Now, I have the original, so I can always go back and say, didn't I tell you she said this? She also says she went out of town before the kids was reported missing. Remember that for a fact. I will stand on that conversation. And you can go back and quote me. I said, she says, Grandma West went out of town before the kids was reported missing. I thought it was Christmas or around Christmas, like, okay, the kids are missing. Now you go out of town. What kind of grandmother are you to go out of town while the kids are missing? That's kind of crazy. Who would do that? You're not even acting like a concern. But she went out of town, rented a vehicle, and got the suitcases and drove out of town. Grandmother did. Just saying. That doesn't make nobody guilty, but I'm just saying. Keep that for your notes. Okay? Because there'll be more to come, hopefully. If not, like I said, if she don't share, I will share somewhat of, I'm going to ask her what I can share. Okay? So I want you guys to keep that on your notes. Circle it. Say SP said, because I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say, yeah, I said it. I sure did say it. I said that because you did. Exactly. And I'm seeing it out there for a reason. If nobody don't know, they can go check and go look and go ask for that information, because that's why I put it out there. Because you didn't ask this person, did grandma go out of town before these kids came up missing or allegedly reported missing? Yeah, go check and see where grandma and them went in that car. Okay, you guys, I did it for a reason because I want it out there. Okay, you guys, have a good night. I'm finna get off here. I love you guys. All right, bye.
Hey family, let me share with you what Nora's closet has on her racks right now. You guys are gonna love this. Everything that a woman loves. We're coming into 2021. She has your Versace, she has your Gucci, and your authentic handbag. She also has your perfume. If you guys are looking for Chanel or CK or Gucci, this is the place to be. Make sure when you go over there, tell her SP News sent you. You're not going to regret it. Are you a Warriors for Children, and she'll work with you. You can walk on the runway with this one, you guys. I guarantee it.
You ready to kiss?